Good afternoon, learners. Good afternoon, learners. My name is Meenakshi. Very good. Very good. I'm here today with Ellie. Ellie is going to talk to you all. But before that, I would like to introduce you organization called PETA. P-E-T-A. PETA. So does anyone know about PETA? Okay. So PETA stands for People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, which you told, yes. People for the Elephant. I said ethical, not elephant. So what does ethical means? Grade 5? The right. Absolutely. PETA always wants to treat animal by their own right. Our Indian Constitution has given rights to animal as well, and PETA India follows all those rights. Fight for animals, rescue animals, rehabilitate them. All these things PETA does. Ellie, she will tell her story. We rescued Ellie from the circus. Obviously, she is going to speak with all of you. Ellie is here today to tell you that elephants are our friends who deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. Like you and me all, you and me, she also deserves to be stay freely in their jungle home. Also, learners, your hands down. Whatever are your questions, hold on your horses for some time. After completing my session, I will ask you all those questions, so you can ask me many questions. Can we do that? Can I see your thumbs up? Everyone? So no questions in between, right? Thank you. So before we get started, I want you all to do one small exercise for me. So can you rub your hand? Rub, 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 rub. Can you rub your hand? Teachers, can you rub your hands, please? Rub faster, rub faster, rub faster. Rub faster. Keep your hand on your chest. So, how did you feel? Too hot, okay? You can feel your heartbeat. You can feel warm, not hot. I want you all to give same warmth to Ellie. So you all are ready to be empathetic towards Ellie? No empathetic. You won't be empathetic towards Ellie. It's too hot. So that's the reason you won't be empathetic to Ellie, okay? So what does this empathy mean? Can anyone tell me the meaning of the word? Absolutely. You are talking about sympathy. Empathy means exactly the same, but when you imagine yourself at someone else's place. Oh, you wanted to tell. I'm so sorry I didn't see your hands up. When you imagine yourself at someone else's place and you understand their feelings. So you all are ready to be empathetic towards Ellie? Yes! How you all are going to be empathetic? By listening to her carefully. So can we all say, hi Ellie? Hi Ellie! One more time, nicely can you say, hi Ellie? Hi. Is she real?
Hi everyone, my name is Ellie. On the count of 3, everyone tell me your names. 1, 2, 3. Well, it's nice to meet you all. I'm here to tell you my story. I'm 12 years old and I've spent most of my life in the circus. where I was very sad. Today, I'm happy because now I live in a wonderful new home, a sanctuary, where the other elephants and I will be safe for the rest of our lives. I was brought here because lots of people heard how hard life is for us in the circus. They decided they would never visit circuses that used elephants again. In the circus, life was terrible. When people see us adorned in costumes and paint, I'm sure they don't have any idea what our lives are really like. They watch us doing tricks and think everything is fine, but it's not. The circus is no fun for elephants. And guess what? Neither are rides or ceremonies for which we are forced to stand for hours. The loud drums hurt our ears, and we are scared of all human clamor. Once you know what the circus is really like, I'm sure you'll all agree that elephants don't belong there. Because we are individuals, like you, not things for humans to use. So, how many of you love elephants? Raise your hands. That's great! Have any of you ever talked to an elephant before? Okay. Have any of you ever seen a talking elephant before? Pretty cool, right? I look a bit different from you, don't I? To me, your noses look very, very short. How can you smell anything with those tiny noses? We may not look exactly the same, but we do have a lot in common. First of all, you have a heart and feelings, and we do too. Elephants know what we like and what we don't like, just like you. I like to go swimming, yes, if I'm near some water, and I love exploring. By the way, how do you know elephants are always ready to go swimming? Because they always have their trunks on. Get it? There are many more ways in which we are alike. Our families take care of us too. Mother elephants and other members of the family teach the babies how to use their trunks and find tasty things to eat. Of course, we all love to play and have fun. We elephants love splashing in the water and have an awesome time in the sunshine with our friends. And you know how human babies suck their thumbs for comfort? Well, baby elephants suck their trunks. It's true. Just like you, we can feel happy and sad. And we get scared. We get jealous if our moms pay too much attention to our brother or sister. And we get angry if someone hurts us on purpose. Sound familiar? We also love our families a lot. In nature, girl elephants like me, we like to stay with our moms for our entire lives. Life in our jungle homes looks nothing like the circus or the places where we are forced to give rides. In nature, we are never hit or chained. No one pokes us with an ankus. That's a hooked metal rod. No one chains us up when we're not being forced to cart people about or shown off in a parade. We are free, like you, to walk, play, and be loved. Living in nature, being with our families, and being free to come and go, this is what elephants' lives are supposed to be like, right? Some people can't remember a thing, but elephants have excellent memories. We recognize our elephant friends even if we haven't seen them in many years. There's an old saying, elephants never forget, and it's true. I'll never forget being with my mom in the jungle where I was born. She used to sing to our family, not like a Bollywood song, but a sound so low only elephants can hear. A rumble, the kind of sound your tummy makes when you're hungry. Cool, no? I was happy then. But when I was still just a baby, some men came and grabbed me and took me away from my mother. I could hear my mom crying out for me, and I was crying too. I was so scared. The men chased her away with firecrackers, and that was the last time I saw her. Sometimes I close my eyes and I think of her. I still miss her so much. I'll never forget the bullies who took me to the circus. They forced me into a wooden box and jabbed me with sticks, but I couldn't understand what they wanted or why they were being so mean to me. They just kept beating me. Then they forced me to do weird, uncomfortable things, like balancing a ball on my trunk and standing up on my back legs. I guess some people think that those things are just funny tricks. But I was scared that I would get hurt. And even though these odd things made no sense to me, I tried hard to do what they wanted out of fear. When I made a mistake, they would hit me. Sometimes they would poke me with that metal rod I mentioned, or grab and pull my skin. The sharp point on the end of the ankus hurts terribly. If you see a captive elephant, look to see if you can spot the ankus. They use those things on elephants used for giving rides to, and they were all taken away from their mommies, just as I was. We had to obey the men, even when we were really tired. Like when elephants used for rides are forced to carry several people in a heavy howdah on their back. We're big, strong animals, but we get tired too. And the howdah alone weighs so much that it's so hard to carry. Just imagine. Life between shows and rides and ceremonies is not what you might think. They keep us chained up by the legs all the time. And we're usually forced to stand on hard concrete. Sometimes they even chain us by more than one leg so that we can hardly move. That's why we sway, to shift our weight from one leg to another. Being chained up in one place makes our legs and feet hurt. And when we have to go to the bathroom, we end up having to stand in it. It was so gross. It upset us very much. Elephants used in circuses and for ceremonies also get put on trucks, where we are chained and moved from place to perform. There are so many cars blaring their horns on the road. It's scary. At each stop where the circus set up, families clapped and smiled at us. I could tell that they really liked us, and I know that they would have stopped smiling if they knew what our lives were like. During all those years in the circus, all I ever wanted was to be free, to see my mommy and family again, to have some soft grass to walk on. I wanted freedom. That's what every elephant wants. That's what every human wants too, isn't it? I'm so happy in my new home, where I can roam around on the soft grass. I have made friends with other elephants who were saved from bad places, just like me. But many are not as lucky as we are. They are still being made to perform or give rides. They are suffering and they need help. I hope you agree that all elephants deserve to be free. Don't you? I don't mean to brag, but did you know that our brains are 3 times as big as yours? Seriously, we're really smart. And did you know that elephants can weigh almost 5,000 kilograms? How about this? Our trunks alone have something like 100,000 muscle units in them. That means we can pick up something as small as a rupee or as large as a tree. But no matter how smart or how strong we are, humans have the power to bully us, keep us chained, and force us to do tricks and give rides. Of course, humans also have the power to set us free. That's where you come in. You have the power to help elephants who are still being held against their will. Please promise never to go to a circus that has animal acts. Please also promise never to ride on an elephant or any other animal. Then tell your family and friends my story so that they can avoid using us in ceremonies. Tell them how elephants are really treated and that making any animal perform silly tricks isn't fun at all. It's cruel. Now that you know what's going on, please don't forget about us. Remember that sanctuary I talked about? It looks a lot like the jungle home I grew up. Thanks to all the kind kids like you who refuse to go to the circus or ride elephants, PETA India is able to rescue more elephants like me. I now walk on soft grass and explore as much as I want. No more chains. The best thing about my new home, let's see. I can sum it up in 5 words. Friends, play, sunshine, swimming, and freedom. Don't you agree more elephants deserve this too? It's been great talking to all of you. I'll never forget you. And I hope you'll never forget me or what you've heard today. I know you'll be heroes and speak up for elephants. Now I have to go. There are lots of other kids who need to learn how they can help elephants too. Bye for now. Bye everyone.
Thank you, Ellie. Isn't she amazing? No? Okay. So, Ellie, what did you learn from Ellie? Did you learn something?
We don't want to bully animals.
Don't bully animals.
You should not go
Be kind to animals. Okay, absolutely. Now, Ellie. Ellie spoke about her confinement years. She spent almost 12 years in confinement. She was taken away from her family when she was just a 3-month-old baby. And she was sold to one of the circus. We rescued Ellie from the circus. We rescued Ellie from the circus. Yeah, it's a process. It's a long process. We took entire 1 year to rescue Ellie from the circus. It's not easy for us as well. When we rescued Ellie, we were very happy because for the first time, for the first time I rescued such big animal. But when I rescued her, I wanted to just see her, meet her. As soon as Ellie saw me, she started banging her head on those wooden cabin where she was chained up. She was tightly chained up. The chains were around her neck and legs were hurting her more. She was trumpeting loudly, she was getting wild. She couldn't move. Those chains were hurting her. One of the persons from our team, he started approaching Ellie. And we do not even knew that point of time for how many days she was starving. We took 2 days just to remove chains. Only that one person was allowed. And I think, I don't know who, but some of you might have visited Lakshmi in Mathura. Yeah, right? So you might have seen how the Lakshmi is. She doesn't like human touch. She doesn't want to. If she wants to meet you, the person over there, he will tell you, yeah, you can move. But, I mean, Ellie was so wild. As soon as we used to approach her, she used to immediately start trumpeting. And which was more scary for us. Her entire body was wounded. Entire body. There were wound marks of hitting, biting. Some of her skin was falling. We could see bones. It was so dire for us as well. The next challenge was to transport her to the Mathura, which we did. Now, I think she's happy because now she's almost 23 years old. She's living happily That's what I think, I don't know. But till now, till today, Ellie doesn't allow us to meet her. Because elephant never forgets. Elephant never forgets. She has never forgotten the trauma which we humans have given her. Maybe by going to circus, or maybe when she was in circus, she had to go daily beating, beating, starving, just to learn those silly tricks. Just imagine her body and imagine those tricks. How difficult it is to perform those tricks for such a heavy animal. You can ask me questions later. Can we do that? Now, I want you all to do one small exercise for me. So, please fold your leg, everyone. Sit straight, cross your legs. Thank you. Close your eyes. Close your eyes, everyone. You don't have to take a help of your hand, just close it. And imagine you are big and beautiful elephant, spending time with your family. But suddenly some men came and took you away from your family. Now you are at a crowded place where the drums are beating loudly. Whenever person wants you to walk, he is hitting you hard. Whenever he wants you to stop, there are chains around your legs. He is just pulling those chains. And there is a loud burst of firecrackers ahead of you. Open your eyes. Share your experience. How did you feel? Terrified, sad, bad, uncomfortable, angry. Sorry? Yeah. Me too. Yeah. Just imagine being a big elephant, you can't escape because you are chained up. By imagining, we just feel so much of trauma. Ellie has to go, elephants like Ellie has to suffer for either in a temple ceremonies, either in a circuses or for rites. Ellie taught us three things. She told us not to visit a circus which has animal in it. Also, she has requested not to take elephant rides. Just imagine if Ellie wants to sit on your back. Would you give her a ride? Wow. But when you sit in that heavy howdah along with your family and friends, do you ever think about her back? But you still sit on her back. If you are thinking, then you will not sit. And she has requested us to visit sanctuaries and national park. Can you just tell me why sanctuaries and national park? Animals are happy, they are roaming freely. Yes, they are into the natural habitat. Yes, absolutely. They have environment around them. Yes, because she was uncomfortable. That's the reason she did not allow you. She or me. This was Ellie. So you all can promise Ellie that you will never visit a circus which has animal activity. You will never ever ride an elephant. And you will always visit sanctuaries and national parks. Can I have a big round of applause for Ellie, everyone? I hope you all will share her stories with your family and friends today. Okay. Now, many of you wanted to ask me a question. So what I will do, I will go from here. So I will if they want to have questions, so I will go like this. Okay? Not front row. Anyone? Yes. Real. Yes, Ellie is real. Ellie is real, but this is animatronics for you. Because PETA India doesn't take any animal without their consent, without their permission. Do you think Ellie has given us a permission to take her anywhere? Can I take you along with me? No. No. Will you come along with me to Mumbai? I'll take you. Huh? Come. So it's not possible for us. We cannot go without, no one can take me without our consent. The same thing for her. Ellie is I told you, she is in Mathura. I told you she is in Mathura World Wildlife SOS. Oh, her birthday is on 5th of May. We celebrate her birthday on 5th of May. Which year she was born? Just calculate. When we rescued her, now she is 23. So calculate. She is 12, but real Ellie is 23. Yes, ask. She's vegetarian. Oh wow. So you can celebrate your birthday with Ellie. Anyone over there wants to ask questions? No, that is not. That is animatronics. It's a robotic elephant for you. No, I came from Mumbai. Please let me hear a question. Yes. What question he is asking? Swim in the water. You have not seen? Just see on YouTube as well. Elephant loves water and elephants are good swimmers. 1 minute. 2012. When? Where? From wait. Any questions here?
Year was 1985.
Will you please let me know what she's asking?
1999? No, 1991. He's my father. He's 39. Grade 4 is amazing. Guys, grade 4 is no.
Her name is Ellie. She does not have a full name. What? Where she lives? She's in World Wildlife SOS. You can meet her. Her name is Lakshmi. Yeah. But I think Lakshmi did not meet you or something. Right? I don't know. Because she doesn't meet many people. She's not human friendly. You can see her from far off, but you cannot go near her. Yes. We don't know from which jungle they have, abducted her. Because her only age was mentioned in one of the register which the circus people used to mention. Yes. Oh wow. Yes. remember those memories. It's very, it's very torturing for us as well. Whenever I narrate a story, I get all goosebumps. Not because of excitement, but because of the pain Ellie has gone through.
What year she was born?
2001. Because she used to be painted. So all the wounds used to get hidden behind those paint and colors. So I think yeah. Yeah, but you know they are almost restless, so it doesn't make sense to conduct an activity. So what I will do? No, I don't think so, because activity is also to think about it, So locking its stall, how did you feel? Yeah, you were crying a lot. Just remember, just imagine when Ellie was taken away as a baby, how she might have cried. And you know, when we rescued Ellie, she took almost more than 3-4 months to get adjusted to her new home. She was not ready to get adjusted. There used to be a person constantly with her, talking to her, communicate with her, so that she can come out of the trauma. She can come out of, and in fact, we could see the tears coming out of her eyes. We don't know whether we call it tears or it was just water, but we treated her for that as well. Yeah, she was my first rescue elephant. I rescued Ellie. It was my first and last, you can say, because after that I never went on any rescue. Because it was more scary looking at Ellie. Because she was not in a good shape. She was not enjoying her. I don't know. But she has never given me a chance. I told you, she is in sanctuary. We call it Lakshmi over there. We kept her name Ellie, but as soon as she reached sanctuary, they gave her a name Lakshmi. So she is there. So we changed name because we think that they should not remember the bad memories. So at least by changing her name, she will have some fresh and good memories. XYZ.